Have you ever faked an orgasm? Hell no. My shit be coming quick, nigga. What? Ain't got time to fake.
Coming quick?
Ain't got time to fake. Be out of there.
Right.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You are now tuned into the Savage Troof, and you're rocking with your host Shano and
Mike. Back at it again.
Yeah. That's a familiar face. Y'all know who that is.
Welcome back. We're gonna talk about some reality truth.
Nah, but I want to talk about what we was talking about earlier. About how you said that you rather
Have female friends than guy friends that are not on top of their duties, that are not
like
taking
rather,
care of themselves.
if you go out with a friend and pay for them, you rather pay for a homegirl than to pay for one of your broke homeboys.
That is correct, yo.
Yeah, and why you look at it like that? Cause I agree.
I used to not look at it like that, but then I used to take care of my homeboys, and when it came time for them to return the favor or they get back on their feet, or they never did, and they'll be the same one to talk about you. Like, man, Mike spent this amount when we went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was taking care of your broke ass.
Yeah.
And then they the same one that be like, man, Mike, where your girls at? So I said, okay, I got you. So I take the girls out now, whether they broke or not, take them out instead of my broke ass friends, because I might just hit, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up, so you will hit a homegirl?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
When I say homegirl, like
just
a female friend,
that
because
you
I got
hang
friends
with,
that I
she
just
might
met.
not be a she might not be a friend, but she a homegirl. Is there a difference between a homegirl and a friend?
When I say a friend, that's a girl that I knew from like high school for a long time.
That you wouldn't touch.
That I wouldn't touch. Homegirl is a girl that's like, we met like a year or two ago. We're cool.
Yeah, but it can happen. It can go down if she with the shits.
I never thought about that.
But
now, if I say homegirl or friend, I just don't see him like as
so you put them in the same category,
yeah,
right?
pretty much. How
But
about
me,
you?
like me, my homegirls, I would never have sex with.
Yeah.
If it's a girl that I would have sex with, we cool. I wouldn't say she my homegirl. Maybe she is a homegirl. I think a homegirl you can tamper with, but the friend like she my friend. I can't fuck her, but if she my homegirl, it might get happen.
Yeah. So would you be?
So I don't have homegirls.
Would you be mad at your homeboy for trying to talk to your homegirl?
Hell no.
What about your friend?
No. It just depends. Like if I know he a fuck nigga and he not good for her, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't even connect it because I wouldn't want him to fuck her over because I care about her like she my sister. So yeah, that depends.
So what about you? How do you feel about taking your broke friends out, paying for them?
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that because at this point in life, why you broke? I know people go through shit, but if you broke, why you want to go out?
Exactly.
You need to be home putting your
mind.
Yeah. We don't need to go out. If you broke and I want to hang out with you, I just go to your house and we hang out like that. I go get a bottle and we can kick it at the crib.
Past tense. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I have.
Would you? So you wouldn't do it again?
Hell nah.
But did you?
Well, I will. I ain't gonna say I won't. But it just depends on the type of person. Like if you're a broke friend and I know you trying to get your shit together, yeah, we can go out so you can get your mind out the clouds. Cause might be
that's exactly Because at this point in life, you shouldn't be hanging around people that ain't doing nothing with themselves. Like if you broke, I ain't finna be around you.
Right.
If you broke, you got plans, then life happens, and
Yeah, because I understand that. So I would do that if I know that you trying to figure it out. But if you just broke and you just settling in the broke, I ain't fucking with it.
Mooching.
And them be the niggas who want a girl the most, like who talk about females the most, the niggas who really don't got shit going.
Don't got nothing.
And I don't understand it.
What about those friends that, because it's been time I've been broke, a friend take me out, hey Mike, let's go out. I'm like, nah bro, I ain't got no money, man. No, I got you, but don't worry about it. So then we go out, we sit down. He want to make me look bad like I'm a broke ass nigga. To make himself look good, he'll be like, hey, waitress, put our ticket on one. I got it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Damn,
that's what you call a hoe ass nigga.
Exactly.
Because if that was me and I took my broke homeboy out, whatever I'm finna pay for him that night, I'm finna give it to him on the low before we even get in there. You know what I'm saying? This your limit. Like, this between me and you. You know your limit. What I just gave you. Don't ask me for shit when we get in there.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna pay for you to get in. The cover to get in
is in there.
You already pulling that out your pocket. I ain't finna be like, oh yeah, me and him. That shit look lame. Exactly. Cause what if it's a girl there that he could potentially could have got, and she looking at it like, and when he go dance with her, she remember that, and she ain't gonna fuck with him, cause she know I just paid for him.
She gonna watch you the whole night, just seeing who's getting the drinks and how you moving,
Yeah.
But guys do that to make themselves look superior than you are.
Right.
Hey, I'm paying for him. I got him. I'm out with so and so. I'm like, damn, bro.
I think them kind of niggas is insecure too, though, bro.
Insecure, and really they kind of have an animosity towards you without letting you know. So they're just gonna make you look a certain way.
Right.
You know, like that shit is crazy. What about friends that are like let's say I try to start a business, it didn't work out for me, right?
Yeah.
And years later, I don't know what you're doing. We catch up. You tell me what you got going, and it happens to be the same thing I tried to do. They'd be like, oh man, I tried, it didn't work out, man. You shouldn't just downplaying the whole thing, you know? I used to listen to people like that, but people like that be the ones that ruining your opportunities, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather find out for myself. What do you think about that? Because it just happened to me like a few months ago. I say, I'm starting a trucking business, I'm doing box truck. He's like, man, that's too small, just like, and this is in front of people.
What, trying to discourage you from doing it?
From doing it, you know? So I'm just thinking, at first he got me. He had me thinking, yeah, maybe it's a bad idea.
I just feel like everything ain't for everybody, and if they went through the shit, if they try to do the same thing that you trying to do, but it fell for them, it probably wasn't meant for them. But they can't. But my thing, I don't listen. I take advice, but I'm still going to go with my own mind.
Figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, because that's just like what you can receive. You can read a book and get all the information, but everything in that book ain't for you.
Yeah.
It's the shit that stand out. Like, it's going to be certain stuff that stand out that you can hold on to that's going to help you go forward in life. So I take that with a grain of salt, and I just feel like you should listen to it, go with your own mind and go with your own heart and learn from your own mistakes. Yeah. Cause it's never over. Like I feel like it's good to fail if you fail. If you never fail, that's what I feel like different between us, like as black people, and I ain't gonna put a specific culture or race, but what's different from us in most races is we come from not having shit and not knowing shit. And they try to keep us from the information, and the fact that we never knew shit, when we get to the top and we happen to fall back down to not having shit, we ain't gonna kill ourselves. No. You know what I'm saying? Because one step above the bottom is progress.
Yeah, and we already know what it feels like.
Yeah, but if you start at the top and have to go to the bottom, you feel like it's over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that. So like, failure is cool with me. I be learning.
Because to me, I look at it as failure. It's just it's a lesson. I look at it as lessons. I don't fail. Every failure is a lesson to me because I learned something from it. So next time I try to do something, I'll remember why I failed last time. Not to go that route, you know? Exactly. And people be like, Mike, you failed at this, you tried this, it didn't work out. Yeah, I did, but to you I failed, but I didn't fail. I learned a lesson from it. So my next project, I just make sure not to bring whole ass niggas like you around because I don't want to hear that shit, you know? Right. Even conversation, when you talk to people, like I tell people, hey, be positive, man. Like I don't want to hear your bad input. If you don't have nothing good to say, I don't want to hear it, bro, because it sticks in people's head, you know, and they carry it on. Like, that shit is crazy. Yeah. Bro. And then, like you said, when we go to the top, but some people, when we get to the top or they get to the top, they don't want to give their own people the road, the route, the info that they took to get there.
They feel like you got to get it how I got it.
Exactly. Or figure it out on your own. Yeah. I'm not asking you to take me there and show me. Just tell me, hey, go over there, and then find your way. But some people don't even do that.
Why you think that? Why you think that is? Like,
because they don't want you to surpass them, or they don't want you to. That's just my opinion. They don't want you to pass them up or they want to be superior than you. Because why
But
else?
if I help you get to where you trying to go and you surpass me, if I happen to fall off, you might be able to help me.
Be each other's crutches.
Yeah, so
Not
why
everybody
not
see
get
that
the game?
though. You know? Because there's some people, they can't wait till you feel and be like, man, that nigga falling off. Like me, for instance. I didn't do my business this year. Had a hard time. All I'm hearing is this nigga saying this. Mike ain't got a fridge in his house. Mike ain't got carpet in upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, people saying that? The same person that lived with his mom is saying this?
Yeah.
I said, damn, that's cool. Well, tell that nigga to try to live on his own and let me know how, when adversity happens, how he's gonna carry it. You know what I'm saying? I take it like, shit, I don't care what they say, because I know I'm gonna be all right, you know?
You know, it's crazy. I like adversity though, bro.
Yeah.
I like, not just saying that I want to struggle or whatever, but even if I have resources, I try to go as far as I can without using resources just to see how far my brain can take me. Like when you have nothing else, not even money, like when you have nothing else but your mind, like you could do some amazing shit.
Exactly.
Like I don't know, have you ever like when you younger or something ever ran from them people before?
Yeah.
And bro, I done ran from them people and jumped the fence without touching, like one of them in your backyard. And you're not thinking, your adrenaline just rushing, and you're not thinking like if you like say you running
like
from a
just
dog.
do it.
Yeah, say you running from a dog or something, you can jump that fence without touching it.
Yeah.
But if you just sitting here just looking at that fence, you're not gonna feel like you can run and jump over that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
But your mind is a powerful thing, and I feel like even with like we got so much access to information, we don't even. I feel like we got so much access that it actually makes you dumber.
Or it can actually handicap you if you get
That's
the
what
wrong
I'm saying.
information. Yeah. But like you were saying about jumping the fence, that's why there's like some people say, are you gonna go to the ocean and feet first or head first? You know, you're gonna test it out.
Yeah.
I always go head first. No matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go head first. I'm gonna find out what's gonna happen. See what I'm saying?
So when you go in
just
the
like
ocean,
you said about the fence.
yeah.
When you go in the ocean, you're gonna go feet first. You're gonna test them. Oh, it's cold. I don't want it.
Yeah.
If you just jump in it.
You know, I used to do that, like even when like talking to girls for the first time, like when I was younger and shit. Like I used to be nervous to talk to girls. So when my grandma passed, my mama's mama, she passed. Like you know how they say, like put it on your mama, and you know that shit was real back then. Now people just do it and damn mean shit. But I was like, man, like on my grandma, I'm finna go talk to her. So when I say that, I got to go do it. Yeah, it was shit. So that's what gave me the bravery to do that shit. But your mind is a powerful motherfucker.
Yeah.
Though.
And when you hit rock bottom, you ain't got no choice but to go up. So you'll do anything to get you there. And that's the powerful thing about the mind. You gotta know what's good and what's.
I feel like when you want better for your life, you ain't gonna give a fuck about all that shit. You just gotta want better. Just like if you want to learn about credit or something, like if you really believe and you really want better, like you'll walk up in that bank and see what you gotta do to get your shit right.
Exactly. And
but we always ask people that we love and care about before we go do some shit, and they'll discourage us from the shit. They be like, oh no, I don't think you should do that shit. But they don't fucking know what's best for you.
Because they're past bad experience.
Yeah.
I went in there and the lady told me, oh no.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no,
they
go
told
find out
you
for yourself.
that.
Exactly. They didn't tell me that. You know?
You ain't have a plan. You ain't have a portfolio ready. You ain't have none of that shit.
You know,
that's why they told you no, but you just saying they just told you no.
Last night, I went out with my homegirl, not to cut you off, my bad.
Yeah, you good.
And I told her I'm doing my trucking thing, a freight company. She's like, what? What are you gonna do with that? I was like, you don't have to understand, I'm just letting you know because you asked me a question. And I was like, I'm gonna buy an airplane and do the cargo thing too. She just took off laughing, like, what? You gonna buy an airplane? Ha! I said, damn, you stupid bitch. You know, I'm just thinking in my head, but I'm like, I told her, I said, I like when people laugh like that, because sometimes my mom laughed like that, and then it makes me show you, you know. So I just keep that in mind, and then when I do it, I'm gonna remember your ass.
Right.
Hey, remember you laughed, you know. But that's the same chick who ain't got a car right now.
But I feel like people who think like that don't actually believe in theyself.
Exactly, and they try to push it on you, you know? Like
because the fact, like me, the way that I think, if somebody did the shit, then why the fuck can't I do the shit?
Exactly.
I probably just don't have the information, but that's, you could go seek the information and figure it out. It might take time, but time will
tell and time heals.
But I'm saying people scared of time. Like, people want this shit right now.
Nobody wants to take. That's another good thing you just brought up. People want it right now because people will want to meet somebody who's doing something that's already successful. Hey, put me on. Mm-hmm. Instead of meeting that person and asking questions, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? So they can start their own process and own journey about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, ain't nobody out there gonna put you on to where they're at right now and you're gonna make it happen.
Right.
You know, like that shit ain't gonna happen. So then, I don't know, female or guy, most female, when they see you, like, I can't put you on, I can help you, you know, but along the process, they're thinking like, damn, I'm not doing anything. They don't understand they gotta go through their own process.
Yeah.
They wanna be where you at. That shit will never happen, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's my experience. Unless you're just a billionaire, you can make it happen. But, you know, I ain't got bread like that.
Right. But what was it in you that made you believe in yourself in the first place, that you can actually do the shit that other people feel like is impossible to achieve? I know, like, you still on the journey. Like me, I'm still on the journey. But, like the mindset, like, what actually made you feel like...
I've always been a person that I believe in myself. That's why I think football, basketball, sports is important for kids, because they learn discipline. They learn how to handle somebody being in their face, and there's nothing you can do about it but take it. Mm-hmm. And they learn how to take a loss and stand back up, you know? So I always thought anything that anybody can do, I can do the same damn thing. Right. You know, I never think anybody's smarter than me. Because just give me a week, whatever, I would do the same thing, you know? So it's like a mind thing. And I remember a coach told me one time after a loss, he's like, Mike, I fumbled the ball. I was getting off the field, like, head down. He's like, hey, get your head up, chin up, you know? I just always remember that, man. No matter what I do, win, lose, just keep your head up,
right?
You know? So that's why that mentality just comes from, like, you can do anything that you want at the right moment, at the right time.
Right. And see, like, I deal with that so much because I learned discipline from sports as well. But, like, as I'm going through life, like, even friends and family, it's starting to feel different. Like, the friends that I'm used to and the family that I'm used to, it's starting to feel different because they can't even understand, like, my mindset, because they're
in the same place they was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because you're
But
elevated.
they way of thinking, they don't believe that some shit
can happen.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, all the good ideas, but there's no action behind it.
Like you trying to do too much at one time.
Not being realistic.
But the same person that you admire, you might admire somebody like P. Diddy or Jay-Z or something. Like, you see how many things that they doing, but you look at that as money. Now they networking is what's making that money. What the money that you see. But some people only see money. They don't see
the struggle, the hard time, the dedication.
But they don't got vision though.
Exactly. That's
because money ain't everything. Like, idea, I be telling people, ideas is currency. Like, the more shit you can think of and create in your mind, that's the better off you gonna be. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. But you gotta put effort towards this shit. But you got if you could think, like how you said, the airplane.
Yeah.
You might, I don't even know if you know, but you might know how you gonna achieve this, but you might just have an idea and don't know how you gonna achieve it, but you could connect with somebody that got the ability to put you in that position to achieve that.
Yeah, because you have to have a plan.
Yeah.
Every idea has to have a plan. Like those people you say they have a great idea, they don't have a plan. They just think it's gonna happen one day. You can't wait for somebody to come in, like, you know. But I have a plan, and along my plan, like you said, along doing what you're doing the right thing, somebody's gonna come and push you even further.
Yeah.
And just push you further, you know.
Right.
Instead of waiting for somebody to come and be like, hey, Mike. Hell no, man. You gotta start somewhere yourself because people respect you and they see your vision and understand you working for it, you know?
Right.
You know, you have some friends who's like, they want everything you have, right? Maybe not everything, but it's like me, for instance. I always got my friends like, Mike, damn, you got a homegirl, your homegirl got some friends, so I'll be like, people sound friendly. My brother always tell me that, and I tell him, bro, when you know who you are and you know what you're capable of doing, you don't have to act the same way, or so I just be friendly because I want to see what the person think of me. You know what I'm saying? So I always use my girl's phone and call my homeboys to see what she about and what he's about. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna find out in a week or so.
Right.
It may take months, but then when you do catch it, you know your homeboy ain't shit, and you know. And I was like, damn, this girl called my homeboy or something. So the other day, my homeboy called me. He's like, oh, this is my new line. I said, I've seen this phone number in her phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. But, you know, niggas be thinking you dumb for doing that. Nah, that's an insecure nigga who's going to be like, oh, I ain't calling my homeboy from your phone. You might try to, shit, I'm going to do it so that you see what happens. Instead of being scared to do it, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Would you do it? Or would you be like, I don't want to do it to give? You see what I'm saying?
That was a lot to unwrap. So, would I do what?
Would you use your phone, your girl's phone, to call your homeboy? Or would
Oh,
that
my
make you
girl
scared?
phone? To call my homeboy phone to see if his number is
No. Like, let's say y'all out and by your phone died. Just a situation happened. You have to call your homeboy. Hey, let me use your phone.
Yeah.
Some people are scared to do that, to use a girl phone and call a friend or whatever.
Oh, to call my homeboy?
Right. It's not like you're doing it right at that moment.
So he want to save that shit and try to hit her back or something?
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like insecurity.
I would, because...
And you're not doing it to find out right then. You're just... Some people won't do that, period.
Bruh. I would, because, like me, bruh, I'm not the type of nigga who try to...
prevent stuff from happening.
Nah.
Exactly. That's
because if she gonna do it, she gonna do it. And that shit is good for me, whether she do it or she don't. If she don't initiate it, if he try to holler at her and she don't initiate it and she tell me like, look what your boy doing,
that's good.
Then I know she real.
Exactly.
But if she fuck with the nigga, that's even good for me too, because
both of them are.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it saved me from marrying somebody and having kids with somebody
who ain't loyal.
Yeah, bro, like that'll fuck with my homeboy. I don't want to fuck with no girl like that. Like we both could be fucking if it's like that.
Exactly. You know, that was the question, but some people try to prevent that, and I just learned like you can't prevent.
Bruh, why would you even try to prevent your girl from cheating on you?
But it's not that.
But if you feel like you have to, that's the wrong girl.
Right. But it's not, here's the question.
Go ahead.
It's not like you're doing it at that moment to find out.
Yeah.
It's just like one day you're out. Some people are just scared to even use their phone and call somebody because
I know, but you thinking it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what you're doing.
Some people are preventing. You know, like
I don't want my homeboy to have my girl number.
Exactly.
But if he got her on social media, he got a number.
You know?
Because he can call on social media. So it's the same shit.
See, but the way I look at it, I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
Why not?
Yeah. I brought that up because I got friends, their girlfriends got my number. You know, they call me, like, and that's how I shoot. But it seems like in our culture, it's a big thing, bro.
Well, they
feel like if your girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel, oh, she must like me, or no, I got the number. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn.
No, but I feel like our culture is the most jealous when it comes to that type of shit.
Yeah.
And we got trust issues. Like, we all got, most of us got trust issues. Like, the majority of our culture got, rightfully so, though, bro. Because, like, you never know what you're dealing with, but I ain't trying to prevent you from showing me who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, I want you to show me who the fuck you are. But I want to ask you, how important is it that your friends and your your significant other have the same mindset as you, like as far as like business wise and
not important at all, because I have nothing important at all, because I wouldn't bring my female into my business. Like my personal business, the way I run a business with other people, like if me and her running a business, it would be separate, mine and her business. But I just don't like people to know everything about me. So for her to have an input on how I run my business, it's like too much.
But if you have a business with her separate, you don't think she's supposed to have the same mindset you have as far as like?
Of course, like how to prepare or how to move, like how to run the business. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Cause like when you going into business as an entrepreneur, sometimes like you might have a female might see money in the bank and she might see a certain amount and she might feel like, oh man, we should go on vacation or whatever. But this shit is paying for miscellaneous shit that go to the business. You know, this ain't our money right there. This is the business money.
Exactly.
So like that's kind of important though, bro.
Oh, that's what you was asking, like.
Now I'm just saying like period, because the mindset, because she's supposed to understand certain shit. Yeah. Like we might have to eat noodles today. Like but that don't mean we fucked up, but we just saving. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on the same accord. Yeah. Because a lot of people get confused with the social media shit and they want to keep up with the Joneses. Like, oh, no, I want to go buy this Louis Vuitton President Balenciaga shoes. We got it in the bank. But, babe, like, we try to get our business. We try to get our business 5 times more than we did last year, and then we can do that. But some people can't deal with the process. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right about that. I had a friend who started a business and wanted to have the same type of when you order from Versace and they mail you something, that box that it comes in, they wanted to have the same type of box, so I said, hey, Versace's already up there, just put it in a bag and send it to them. And when you make that money from this order, then you can upgrade as you go, and people will watch your growth and respect you even more. But if you're trying to start up here, now they have expectation, and if you run out of your budget, you're gonna go out in a year. That's why some businesses go down in a year. And most businesses aren't successful the first 3 years. But people don't get that. Back to your question too, it's the man's job also to keep her ass in check. Like, hey, if she can't respect that, then shit. Bye. That's why
I'm saying it's important for her to have the same type
mindset.
Of
mindset. Okay, my bad.
Because it ain't gonna work.
Yeah. And it can't be no me. And I made that mistake. Got with a chick. It was like me about business. I thought we were partnering up. But as we order product, we budget. Then the game plan starts to change. So it's like, damn. Should I pull out now or should I watch what happens next?
Yeah. But would you encourage, so since you went through that, would you encourage like a man and woman that's in a relationship to go into business together? Or
I don't let that one particular experience make a judgment on, like that was just that person. Maybe it was me, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't work out with that person.
Right.
Because it's happened with dudes too. Twice I tried going business with a friend. They knew the business, so I financed it, and it's 50-50. You have the knowledge. Knowledge is money. People don't see it like that. Knowledge is money, man. And we got everything going, and shoot, he started selling stuff behind my back, and I wasn't making shit. So it's like, damn. Try to do business with a friend, they try to fuck you. Try to do business with a chick, she tried to do it for herself. So how you gonna win? So it's not the male or female or relationship, just the person. You gotta look at the person that you decide to go in business with. Now I understand why they say you gotta hang out with your own circles. Like Jay-Z, he married Beyonce because he ain't gotta try to bring her up.
Yeah.
She's already up there. They can go into different ventures, So when you make it, even halfway find somebody that's on your level.
Yeah,
so you don't have to try to, because now you're wasting your time trying to bring them up when you could have been.
But what if y'all both start at the bottom and then you might?
That's when you
might feed, but you might receive certain type of information that make you think different like think like as far as like on a positive level, like think different. It's about prosperous, and she might be thinking
at level 2, you're on level 8.
Yeah. Like the friend we talking about, like how when you ask your friend, like you telling your friend, I'm gonna buy an airplane, and they laugh at you like, oh man, you can't do that shit. You better go get you a fucking job and get your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like get on this fucking but like that type of shit. Like you might feel like you could do amazing big ass shit. Like I could go buy a whole fucking hotel in Dubai, but you don't got shit right now. But you just know you can do that shit. Yeah. But she can't see that shit.
But she can see those people
can
like that. Can that
relationship work?
See, that's why she's a friend and she'll never be a business.
No, but I'm talking about if it's your girl, not your friend.
If it was my girl thinking like that?
Yeah.
That I can't do something?
Yeah. If she feel like, man,
you overthink.
That's a pipe dream.
Yeah.
Baby, go get you a fucking job at Target and you better get your mind right.
If it was my girl and she thought like that, I would hope that she's stable and like doing better than me to tell me I can't do something, you know? If she said some shit like that, I'd be like, okay.
So if she was stable and doing better than you,
or even
you would be cool with her.
Not even better than me. I wouldn't be cool with it, but I wouldn't let her just tell me I can't do something. I'd be like, I've done this, you see? I wouldn't let her, I wouldn't let that shit ride. Yeah. Because I don't know. I couldn't have nothing.
I would have to leave you.
Yeah, if she says she don't believe in it.
Yeah, because we exchanging energy sexually, like all this negative. That's negative energy.
No, I wouldn't leave somebody because she's just saying her opinion. You know, I would ask her why. Tell me why you don't think I can make it. And if she give me a good ass reason.
But that's telling me how you feel about me. If you feel that I can't achieve this, but there's some shit that somebody already done, that means that it's not impossible if somebody already done it. Why you feel like I can't do it?
Yeah, I was just asking.
Why would you be with a nigga you feel like can't do anything?
Or why would you be with a chick that feel like you can't do anything?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that shit can work.
It wouldn't work if she had. It's different. That's too. I don't know.
But if it do work, why should she be? If it do work, why should she benefit?
They have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would ask them why. Okay, I want to buy an airplane. Tell me why you don't think I can buy an airplane. Well, because right now you have this going on, you have this going on. So maybe in 10 years, okay, that makes sense. But if you just tell me why, because you don't think I'm that type of person, then yeah, you gotta go.
But I feel like exactly. Yeah. But I feel like her opinion should be based on like when you tell her that, she should be like, okay, what is your plan and why you feel like you accomplish it? But and based on your answer, and she said, man, get the fuck out of here. Based on your answer, if she's not saying it because it's you, she's saying based on your answer, she feel like you full of shit and you need to go. That's cool if based on your answer when she say, what is your plan and why you feel like you can do this?
I wouldn't even respond to that.
No, but I'm saying like you should though, because y'all just having a conversation.
I wouldn't even respond to that because since she told me that I can't.
Before she tell you that, and you just tell her, and she be like what's your plan and why you feel like you could do it? And after you tell her, if she make that statement based on what you said, then I wouldn't break up with her for that because that's her opinion because like, babe, you got the wrong mindset to even accomplish this. Like, you don't really have a plan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
and if she did ask that, I wouldn't tell her that because I live by that rule that you don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. You know, especially.
Yeah, you don't gotta let her know the full plan, but
I'm just gonna tell her I got a plan.
Yeah.
Do you believe in me or not? Yeah. And if she says not, then tell me why. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, based on how that goes, let you know what you do with her.
Because then if you give her your plan, then she think like she's superior than you are. You know, you pretty much answering to her, to them, or whoever it is.
Okay, exactly. Some shit that triggered my mind, I saw a video and this dude, he was talking about like the young dudes like forgot how to beat men as far as like when it comes to women, like dudes don't open doors no more, dudes don't pay all the bills and don't pay for dinner when you go out here, and he feel like a woman shouldn't pay for nothing.
Shit.
But bruh, I ain't gonna lie.
Shouldn't.
When he said it, I was like, damn. And I feel like the dude that said it, I feel like he is a real man. Mm-hmm. He ain't just a man that's saying this shit. Like I feel like somebody that I wouldn't want to be raised by if I was a kid. And he feel like he like my daddy age or some shit. And when I thought about that shit, I was like, damn, what he's saying is true. But I feel like a lot of us haven't seen a version of a real man in real life. Like too many versions of a real man in real life that raised you.
Or even growing up in a mom and dad household.
That's
in
what
America,
exactly.
That's huge. Like it's not like that here.
Exactly. So is it really the young man's fault for not even knowing? But at the same time, we gotta be accountable and want to be better. But we learning as we grow.
And it's not just a young man, that woman too is going like that too.
Yeah.
So she's feeling like independent, I'm independent.
Yeah.
So it's both sides already coming into something independent.
Yeah, and we both learning. Yeah. Because we always
make it better. We don't want our kids to grow up like that. But at the same time, the moment you make one thing that the other person don't like, I can be independent. I don't need that motherfucker. You know? So it's like, it's in our generation already. But where I'm from Africa, you know, and it was, when I came here, my friends were like, oh, I only live with my dad. I started saying like, damn, 5 friends and all of them only live with their dad. It was, you know, I had to learn that, like, damn, is this only in America, you know? But now it's happening everywhere now, though, you know? Even in Africa it's happening. But back then, like, people with mom and dad, you can tell different by a man that's growing up with his mom and dad. Dad was and a man that, you know, it's like, it's hard, man. And I get it, you know?
Yeah, if you grew up with mama and daddy, you can't complain about shit.
About, you know, exactly.
Like, that's what we thought, like, back then, but...
Yeah, because the dad's going to teach you, and it's up to you to like, my dad, I never listened. And he always said, when I'm gone, you're going to remember everything I told you.
But he tried to teach you.
He tried, but now that, like he said, now that he's gone, everything he told me, I'm starting to remember, and it's starting to make sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now it's up to me to make sure it's how you communicate. He could have told me that in a better way, but he would tell me that out of anger. That's why I didn't listen, I didn't understand. So my kid, I know that if I ever have a kid, I'm going to not communicate out of anger. I'm going to sit down and talk to him and tell him those things so that, because you can tell anybody anything, bro, it's at the time.
But you got to understand, they was learning how to parent. Like, parenting...
Nigga had kids that was already 21, though.
No, but I'm just saying, like...
I know what you're saying. They're people...
They learning on the job. I feel like us right now, we don't have no excuse not to be good parents. We know based on how we were treated and how how you just said, like, he should have told me in a different way. You know how to tell your kids, and you know that when your kids growing up, that we gotta have a relationship as kids, like why they kids, like we need to have a relationship. Like my parents, I'm gonna just say like they, like I ain't gonna say my parents, my mama. Mm-hmm. My mama, she felt like going to work, like working and taking care of the bills and putting clothes on you and feeding you. That was her ideal of parenting. Yeah. But you can't say that that's wrong. And when you grow up and y'all have a disconnection, like we had a heart-to-heart one time and we both cried because I felt like something and she felt like I should be acting a certain way. But we wasn't bonding the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking care of me, but we wasn't bonding. Like, we don't really know each other. We just live together and you take care of me, but we don't have, like if you watch a movie,
I know what you're saying, but whose fault do you think that was? You think it was your fault because you were a teenager? You didn't know better?
I feel like it's the parent fault. But I don't even say it's her fault because she didn't know.
Yeah, bro, I see what you're saying.
Because even when I was going to college and I was like, man, mama, like my other friends, parents is helping them fill out scholarships and where to go to school and all that, and like we had a heart to heart, and she was like, man, like I don't fucking know about none. I don't know this shit. Well, your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Your daddy ain't here, and I'm putting all this pressure on my mama, and I thought about that. I was like, man, what the fuck? She damn sure right. Yeah. This nigga supposed to be helping me with this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not her fault. That's why I don't blame my mama for this shit. But at the same time, that don't mean that I didn't need that shit.
Yeah.
So,
and maybe you needed to hear that shit from her.
Yeah, but
for
so
you to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I tell my dad, like, damn, I didn't give this nigga no pressure. Because I lived with my mama. So I'm just looking at it like mama. And then when you think, this a nigga supposed to be involved in this shit too. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So we know from what was missing in our life that we can provide for. We have no excuse. We know what we supposed to do. We entrepreneurs, they don't even know how to be entrepreneurs. They don't know what the fuck that even is.
Yeah, but they had some people who did it, but they came from different backgrounds.
Yeah, but they worked for them people who did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
But we got the world in our hands. We can wake up tomorrow and just try some new shit tomorrow. We got time to figure it out.
Yeah. And the way life is going now is so simple to not be successful.
It's so simple that it's hard, though. It's so simple that it's hard because you got so much access, but you don't even know how to like.
But the opportunities are there compared to, like you said, our parents. They didn't have those opportunities.
They didn't have
to work
shit
3 times.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a mom too. A mom has to be a mom and a dad to the kid.
Exactly.
You know, it's like damn.
Exactly.
That's
a mama and daddy to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And these days I see more single fathers than single mothers.
I'm starting to notice that too, yeah.
That shit crazy. That shit different.
Women said fuck that.
He said women say fuck that.
Shit. But I feel like most women they stick with their kid and because we don't know what it feels like to hold a baby for 9 months. So it's like that connection. I'm not going to abandon him in it, you know?
Yeah.
But some women, you got that 5% who don't think like that.
But people don't even try to understand each other. Like the baby mama and the baby daddy. Like some baby mamas and baby daddies are on the same accord, but most of them not.
Yeah? Give me 1 second, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, like most baby daddies and baby mamas don't be on the same accord. But some of them do. But I feel like people just don't be trying to. It's just like a regular friendship. Like you gotta understand each other's perspectives and come to a common ground.
Yep.
But most people be selfish when it comes to communicating. That's why shit be fucked up.
Yep. And they don't. It's also like a respect thing. Because if I respect you, I'm gonna try to understand what you're telling me.
Exactly.
And it might be wrong at that moment, but I'm gonna go and think about it. Shit, and if you're right, I'm gonna call you next day and be like, man, my bad. Now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But some people too, when you start calling and say, my bad, man, I didn't get it, but they start thinking like, oh, he weak. You see what I'm saying? So now, because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I've learned to just stop doing that to people because I'll try to give them the credit, not even the credit, just, hey, you were right, I was wrong, my bad.
Right.
They start taking that as weakness, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I don't mind cutting people off nowadays.
And that's fucked up, and we ain't going for that shit.
Not nowadays. It's just cutthroat.
Yeah.
Shit.
But check in. I just added a new segment to the show, the Savage Motherfucking Truth. Since it's the Savage Motherfucking Truth, I got these cards right here. It's called the Big 10. It's the Big 10 segment. Hot seat questions.
Hot boy.
Yeah, you don't have to pick the card on top, but you just pick a card. But yeah, you can go. Yeah,
I'm asking
all of them, but you can pick randomly.
All right, I'm asking you questions.
Them your questions.
Oh, for me.
Yeah, but you can sit. Yeah, let them know.
I'll say one for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, go ahead.
Shaved vagina or a landing strip?
A shaved vagina or a landing strip? Which one you prefer?
I want that landing strip.
Nah, for sure.
I'm coming in hot.
Why you don't like bald pussy?
I ain't saying like it. You
Okay, you just prefer.
I prefer it.
Okay,
shit.
cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, nigga. Have you ever ran a red light? Hell yeah.
You ready?
All the time. I just ran one this morning.
No, bruh.
Oh. Have I? Hell yeah. Did I?
Did you wear a condom?
Hell no. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
When it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
Like, one craziest place you had sex? Shit. Airport parking lot. Shit. At the school 50-yard line.
On the field?
Then it was
You
like
were
a thing.
there.
It was just
Pennington Field?
No. Central Junior High.
Oh,
It was
shit.
a party where all them, I was like,
Yeah.
let's go to this field. I had this thing in my head. I gotta make a dream come true. Go bam.
Damn, that nigga is savage.
Savage
That's a
Troof.
savage truth for
You
real.
hear me? Tune in next time. Your
Yeah.
boy coming back. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Hell no. My shit be coming quick, nigga. What? Ain't got time to fake.
Coming quick.
Ain't got time to fake. Be out of there.
Right, nigga. That's
I'm
funny
telling
as
you,
hell.
bro.
He said, I ain't got time to fake my shit come quick.
Hey, I'd be surprised some niggas be like, yeah, I was in it for 45 minutes. I'd be like, what you drinking? He's like, no, I'm just, I said, nigga, stop lying.
That was
bro.
so we got pussy, huh?
It had to be, bro. Cause shit, you lying, bro.
Yeah. Got my swagger back. Yeah. Got my swagger back. Got my swagger